Happy Thanksgiving Eve to everyone. It's Wynn Brown from Haywood Healthcare with our COVID-19 and Haywood update coming to you midweek because of the holiday. So I wanted to get some information out to everyone as we get ready to gather with family and friends and be out and about this weekend. As always, I usually start with our testing data. We're up to about 118,000 specimens that our lab has done, which is amazing. Our overall rate throughout the pandemic has ticked up to 5.4% versus the state at 2.72. But what is particularly alarming is our 7-day rolling average of positivity, which is at 14.42% versus the state at 2.84%. So Gardner is number 6 in the state in its surge, as well as Winchendon and Athol are together the highest in Worcester County. So it is real. There's also a chart here that shows you our prevalence, and it goes like this, and then it absolutely spikes and puts us way out of the gate. So everybody needs to be aware of that as we head into the holiday. Our average, for our community average, we are 47.7% number positivity out of 100,000. That's up 15.2 per 100,000 from last week. The state average is just 23 per 100,000. So we are more than twice the state rate. The highest rate in the service area is Gardner at 68.6 per 100,000, which is up 26.9 per 100,000 from last week. So obviously we have very high volume in our ERs and our urgent cares. First call is always to your PCP if it is not a life-threatening emergency. So please make sure you contact your PCP. Obviously our ERs are safe and our urgent cares are safe, and we have incredible cleaning protocols and safety with our staff, but we need to make sure that everybody's doing their part. You know, part of what happens is we're starting to see temporary school closures because we're seeing a big piece of our surge is around what we call minors, under age 18. Thanksgiving traditions like football games are also being canceled as well. So we need everybody to play their role. Get your kids vaccinated, get yourselves vaccinated. I know there's this huge holdout population, but that's why we keep having the surges. There is a link here for vaccine clinics and locations, and so largely available at CVS and Walgreens, and there's links here for everybody to get that done. Just a note on our Haywood Medical Group, our practices will be, and Main Street Urgent Care and Telewalking Care will be closed Thursday for Thanksgiving and Friday as well. Our 7-day-a-week COVID testing at our Damon building in Gardner, well, it won't be 7 days a week this week because we're going to close for Thanksgiving, but we open on Friday, this Friday from 9 to 4:30, so we'll be back open then. This is a nice little article here on COMET, Community Outreach Mobile Education Training that came to Athol Hospital, which really does pediatric care simulation training designed to ensure that the facility readiness for take care of pediatric patients in our region. So really a great all hands on deck, all staff making sure that we have our skills up to date to care for the young ones that come to the Athol ER. Next Tuesday is Giving Tuesday, which is a global initiative and a national initiative around giving. So we hope you'll support Haywood Healthcare and our hospitals. We have giving trees at both hospitals where you can drop off hats, mittens, and socks in collection boxes beginning November 30th, and then we will distribute those to local agencies who need them. We have Sponsor a Child for the holidays. Keep your eyes open. Haywood Healthcare is partnering with Gardner CAC to assist families in this holiday season, and there'll be a list distributed soon so that you can sponsor a child for the holiday. You can support us, and there's a link here to learn more. And then just a reminder to staff that we have our Caring for Colleagues program, which is a voluntary program which allows staff to make personal gifts, gifts of earned time, or weekly payroll deduction into a fund that then supports our colleagues who might be struggling financially due to personal circumstances, and that is an amazing program that quietly and confidentially supports staff who have some sort of need that is pressing. We also had our Yeti raffle that was supposed to be for our golf tournament, and of course we had 2 rainouts for the Athol tournament, but we still did our amazing Yeti raffle, which raised $5,200. There's a picture here. I drew it. There's a video, so you know that it wasn't fixed. We definitely randomly pulled out and Jesus Cortez from our IT department won, which is fantastic. Jesus does amazing work for us, and that is richly deserved. So take a look at the video and congratulate Jesus. And there's so much stuff in that Yeti raffle that if you go chat with him, maybe you can get something out of it, because I don't know how any one person could manage all the things that are in there. Just a reminder that our employee engagement survey is out. Right now we're at 38% staff participation. We want to be over 70. So please link onto that email if you work at Haywood and fill that out. That drives the changes that we make to support our staff and make sure that we are one of the best places to work. One of the things that came out of it on the last go round is that we provide a 50% discount to staff for Haywood services, and we did that through that and the feedback. We expanded it to family members of staff and including per diem staff. So your voice matters, and so I encourage everybody to get ready for that. Another thing you need to go fill out is it's open enrollment time for our benefits starting January 1. We have a new benefit platform, so everybody needs to go online and do that. You don't roll over like you did from previous years, and so you need to do it all over again. And there's information there where you can get support from Diane Vincent and the HR team on that platform. We need crutches still. I've mentioned that before. We've been pleasantly surprised and thankful to the community that have dropped off aluminum crutches that they don't need anymore, and walkers at the 2 hospitals' main entrances, so that we can share those with people who need them and otherwise couldn't afford them. And then, one more thing, it's like the trifecta for staff. Annual mandatory education is due to be completed by November 30th, and there's a link here for the login page. And what else do I have? And we have, to the community out there and to staff, we have openings throughout the health system, about 200 openings. And so there are different incentives as well. So please take a look at our career page, and there's a link for that as we continue our journey to be one of the best community health systems in America as we head in to be thankful during this Thanksgiving season. Thank you for all you do to support us.